Ibiza, party capital of the world. With the biggest resident DJs in existence and nightlife that turns into date life, the party doesn't stop until you physically can't go on. We are spending one day in Ibiza to see if this island can truly live up to all of the hype. And getting there is part of the fun. We're doing it! Moving into our new home for the next 2 weeks. Columbus sailed on the tiny little Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria, all three I guess. I don't know which one he was actually on. We're sailing on this! From Spain to the New World. Yo. Love when the curtains open like that. Ugh. We have such a beautiful view saying goodbye to Barcelona with Sagrada Familia, Cathedral Barcelona, the Christopher Columbus statue. This is incredible. Ibiza is the first stop on our 2-week transatlantic cruise from Barcelona to Miami. We are sailing with the adults-only cruise line Virgin Voyages, and the party has already started, getting us even more prepared for all Ibiza holds for us tomorrow. And right here behind us is the second largest cruise ship in the entire world. And it is also making the trek from Barcelona, but to Fort Lauderdale, so not Miami. Which is so crazy. We literally met people last night that are gonna be on this boat, kind of riding along with us the entire time. Also on a 14-day cruise, all the way to America. But this tiny baby cruise ship has no kids and a super fun vibe. Adios, Barcelona! After a delicious meal of Korean barbecue, there was a pajama party complete with milk and cookies served to you on the dance floor. Absolutely epic. And now to get some sleep, because we're waking up in Ibiza.
What are you doing, Madison?
I took a pill in Ibiza.
Oh.
But this pill was a Sear Tech because my allergies are super bad here. I'm sure Avicii is smiling down on me thinking I'm really cool.
Fiesta time in Ibiza!
What's up, you guys? It's Ivan and Madison. We just woke up here. Cruise life is honestly so weird. We go to bed, we've just left Barcelona. Here we are in Ibiza. We just turned 30. We feel like we're getting kind of old for the party scene, but now's our last chance to see what Ibiza is really all about. We found a boat party on Valiant Tours.
It'll also be a really cool way to be on the water and kind of sail around Ibiza, see it from a couple different angles. I'm excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
There's gonna be a live DJ, there's gonna be all-inclusive drinks. It's going to definitely still be the Ibiza experience, but like you said, with incredible views, taking in all of the island while we do it, and hopefully, if the weather's good enough, getting to take a dive as well into the Mediterranean. But also Ibiza, just waking up and looking out our window this morning is beautiful. There's this crazy historic wall back there. So we're excited after all of the boat party is said and done to get to explore a bit of the island as well. So let's party! Ibiza! Not gonna lie, our first impressions of Ibiza, we just got off our cruises shuttle that dropped us off here in town in the city center. And our first impression of Ibiza is what?
Surprise.
Where is the party? Where is the crazy vacation vibes? This is just literally a cute little beach town.
It was nice not being swarmed with street vendors and stuff and having to go through a maze of tourist shops and tchotchkes.
That is super true. I would take this welcome over pretty much any cruise port that's become super commercial.
Yeah.
That is actually super nice. That's very fair. But yeah, so we're just doing this cute little walk through this precious little town. We got 35 minutes to go, and then we're gonna be at the beach club where the boat tour starts. It's gonna be super funny to contrast maybe the fun of the boat tour with just this cute little relaxing town.
Okay.
We made it to where our boat party was supposed to start and looked everywhere. And we do not see anything that looks like a boat party. The description was kind of confusing too. It had 3 different times that it said we could meet, but we booked for the noon. There was no one there at noon. So I am just really honestly heavily confused. I think maybe we just booked too late and like they didn't even see it. Pretty empty over here, so I don't think anybody else booked to be on with us. It was supposed to have a DJ, it was supposed to have like paella and unlimited drinks, and like we'd be the first in line at the bar and the only ones on the dance floor. Like honestly, in a way that sounds pretty lit. I guess it's not happening, I don't know. I reached out to them on WhatsApp, called them, messaged them, no response yet. So we are just gonna continue down, I guess go find a fun beach, maybe with some drinks, and then explore some of Ibiza. Honestly, I was a little nervous about trying to commit to the party vibe anyway. This is kind of more our vibe, to be just eating, drinking, beaching. So we'll let you know. So I left the boys drinking sangria at that lovely spot, but there was also a 1:30 tour, so we are really hoping, I don't know, we're heading that way to see if maybe that one's still happening. Maybe that's the one we're on. I don't know, this is crazy.
No luck, but this is a pretty epic view of the massive party boat we came here on. Turns out the season has ended. Once summer is over, the party scene in Ibiza dies down entirely, which must also include party boats.
Walking past a super cute kebab shop, closed. Cute boba shop, closed. We are definitely getting the fullest Ibiza off-season experience that we possibly could. It is so beautiful here. Despite the fact that it is not exactly what we expected. There's something about beach towns that have a hillside with like every building having a view that I just absolutely love. And you see a lot of that here in the Mediterranean. So, sangria at a cute little restaurant on the beach is about as party, I think, as we're going to end up getting today with the party boat being canceled. So now we are doing a full pivot. Honestly, kind of a more us activity anyway. We are headed to the Ibiza castle. It was absolutely stunning to like wake up this morning and look out the window at this super ancient castle. We're gonna be exploring it now. Let's check it out. And here's our historic wall we woke up to. Walking into this historic castle. This is so funny. Like you always think of Ibiza as just like the modern party vibes, young people, young, like it feels like a young city, and then here we are walking into this historic castle. Like this is definitely not the Ibiza I imagined, but it's beautiful. Did not expect our time in Ibiza to be so active. Drinking our liter of sangria and now hiking up a massive hill. Let's do it! This island is so much bigger than I ever imagined. You literally can't see where the island ends. This is wild. Definitely a stunning little beach town, and it's cool. Like, yeah, we're currently walking on this wall built in the 18th century by the Bourbon monarchy. They decided to update the structures for defense here in Ibiza. Gotta defend this amazing, beautiful party island. I thought we were done, and I realized it's literally still so high up to get to the top of this wall. Like way up there. Getting our workout in though. Off-season Ibiza, baby! Not the Ibiza we expected, but it sure is beautiful. is a super old monastery from the 1500s. This tunnel is so cool. Like literally, it's getting really hot doing that hike out there, and like it's at least 10 degrees cooler here. Amazing. That's exhausting. The history and the views are just an excellent combination. Not the combination I expected in Ibiza. I expected more drinks and DJ and water, but also incredible. It's also just funny because they're like still selling like exactly what you expect for Ibiza fashion. But if I were wearing that right now, I would look crazy because no one is dressed like that here.
Our day in Ibiza was not at all what we expected. And as we returned to the far more party-filled boat we're spending the next 2 weeks on, we had to laugh at the contrast. We drank sangria, drank in the history and views on our perfect chill day in the Mediterranean. And we're capping off the evening with a soak in the hot tub as we soak in the final views of our relaxing little beach town.
Just enjoying hot tub views of the beautifully lit Ibiza castle. Like, what is life right now? This is insane. Bon voyage. Adios, Ibiza.
Thanks so much for joining us for this unexpected adventure. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next port.